I'm Arlissa, educator to trader. I'm a math professor and an option sellers coach. I help people pull their money from the market as option sellers. Today, I'm going to talk about the 3 times of the day that you can enter for the most money using zero DTE strategies. And I'm going to incorporate what is the best strategy that you should use during these entry times. I'm also going to talk about in this video the best time of the week for you to enter covered calls, cash secure puts, and for spreads on other stocks besides the zero DTE. And if you hang out with me, I'm going to share with you a live trade that we do on a zero DTE. We're going to look at how do we find entries, how do we find our strikes, how do we enter these trades, and that's all going to be in this video. So let's get into the video. If you're going to sell options and you're going to sell them for the day, you've got a couple of times. In the morning, if you decide you want to capture the volatility of the morning or you want to get good trades first thing in the morning, then you're going to need to utilize a system or some type of strategy that allows you to lock in your profits. Keeping in mind, as a seller of daily options, if you're trading SPX or XSP for daily options, this is I'm selling, so I want you to all clear catch what I'm, pick up what I'm putting down. We're a seller. Our objective is to enter a trade today that will expire worthless at the end of the day. As a seller, time decay is our friend. So the closer to expiration we are, the better. We don't need to pop in at 9:30 per se, not for the volatility movement or to capture those things. We don't need to do that. But for some people's life and the way their circumstances set up, maybe they got time in the morning. I got time in the morning. Maybe they got time in the morning, and that's when it would suit their life better, right? So we do have a strategy that goes with getting on in the morning. You would set your trade up. You would use the PDT hack to lock in your profits if you want to trade in the morning. Some people want to get on 9:30, 10 o'clock, 10:15, grab a die, see what direction we're going, run with the trade that is there, and a breakout, because we actually use the breakout strategy. Go with the breakout, use that PDT hack to lock in your profits, and then you can go on about your day, right? That you need to use those things in the morning. Breakout, PDT hack, strategy. Another good time to sell options for the daily, if you're selling daily options, a good time to sell daily options could be around 12:30, 1 o'clock. At 12 to 1. I'll go with the noon time hour. Why is that a good time? That's a good time because the morning has already established. Generally, a high of the day and the low of the day are generally established in the morning. And I'm saying that I'm emphasizing the generally. They are generally established in the morning, high of the day, low of the day. It has done the 10 o'clock turnaround where it goes a spot, it hits, whether that's up or down, it turns around, goes the other way. You usually, by the time you get to 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 12, 1 o'clock, the high and the low of the day have been established. Be sure to like and subscribe, as well as hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything else that I post. With that being the case, you can use that high and low of the day to help you determine what strikes the price or where you think the price won't go. Where do you think the price won't go for the rest of the day? That's what we're after. As sellers, we want to find places where the price won't go. We want to be out of the money. We want to be out of the money as sellers. Buyers want to be in the money. Sellers want to be out of the money, which basically means we don't want price at our strike. That's out of the money. We want the strike price or the price of the stock to not be at our strike. We want the price of the stock to not be at our strike. That's what we want. We want to be out of the money, right? So 12, 1 o'clock. We got another strategy that we use middle of the day. Some people are super busy in the morning. Like for me, when the market opens at 9:30, I'm teaching. I'm like deep in the heart. I teach at 9 o'clock. So at 9:30, I've got 22 eyes staring at me. Not the time for me to be opening up my my platform and pulling up trades and hoping all goes well. No, no, no. The market open is at a time that suits my life right now. But some of you have lunchtime where you're free from 12 to 1, 11:30 to 1. Somewhere in there, you've got some free time where you can look at your chart, you can look at what's happened in the morning, and you can decide your trades and put in some orders that will last you for the remainder of the day. Morning, a good time to sell daily options. Middle of the day, a good time to sell daily options. Last but not least, power hour. You can trade or sell options and during power hour. That means you're only releasing your capital to the market for an hour or less. Our strategy includes like 2:30 to 2:30. So XSP, you kind of got to do a little bit earlier because the prices aren't moving as much. So you have to maybe get into those a little bit earlier so you can make sure you get some premiums that are worth talking about. But SPX, you can get in 2:30, 3 o'clock, 3:30, 3:45. Shoot, I've gotten into trades at 3:57, 3:58. But as a seller, all I got to figure out is where will price not go. So the data points during the day have established you've seen some support and resistance levels. Enough has happened in the day. If it's been going up all day, you can say, well, it's been going up all day. I probably should do a put credit spread. It's been going down all day. I should do a call credit spread. Capture your premiums, ride along with the trend, and, collect your munties. Those are 3 times that you're going you can enter sellers trades as option sellers. Now we do credit spreads. When we do SPX and XSP, those are credit spreads for us. Credit spreads. So you don't even have to leverage that much collateral depending on which one you're doing. If you're doing SPX, you have to leverage $500 of collateral. That's how much the spread is. The spread is $500 or 5. It's a 5 spread times 100 stock shares, which gives you $500 of collateral. Okay. On XSP, you only have a 1 spread times 100 means you're going to leverage $100. Means you're leveraging $100 there minus whatever premiums you took in. That's how much you're putting on the line if you're doing XSP. I put the link in the chat with no video I did. I think it might have been a TikTok video. I put it at the top. It's on YouTube, but it basically talks about, do you trade before FOMC announcements? No. Unless you got a good plan and a strategy for how you're going to lock in your money, I generally don't, because now sometimes before the announcements are made, there's a lot of chop where it's just going up and down. There's a lot of choppiness. Chop. This is going up, it's going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's what's going on here. It's just up, down, up, down. All this chop. See how it came right up here? It ran up from the announcement or whatever happened at 2 o'clock, hit this moving average and fell back down to another moving average, and it's still just moving around. Now, if you're looking at things like other strategies for sellers, like if you're talking about cash secure puts or covered calls, the best time to enter those trades could be earlier in the week, whether that is, Monday or Tuesday for selling puts, doing your covered calls. Actually, if you're doing credit spreads for a stock, other than doing your daily SPX and XSP, if you're doing credit spreads for other stocks, Monday or Tuesday is still good for those too. Monday or Tuesday. I'm a little leery, quote unquote, about weekend stuff. Seems like the weekends, a lot of things happen. So if I can avoid the weekend, holding a trade over the weekend, I do. A lot of times though, I do like the premiums that you get on a Thursday or Friday for the subsequent Friday expiration, because you get good premiums. But the good premiums, I have to ask myself, are the good premiums worth the trade-off for the hassle you're going to be feeling over the weekend? Sometimes no, sometimes yes. It depends on the stock I'm trading. We're not entering this trade until after 2:30. We need to be able to see what happens and which way. At this point, it appears that we have a decent looking direction. If you look in here, it looks like we're going up. But notice we're really hitting this resistance area up here. So until we can get in here and see which way we're actually going, we're gonna give it a minute. Make sure that you check us out, first of all, on YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel over on YouTube. Also, we have a Facebook group. The Facebook group is Educator to Trader. If you'd like to join our Facebook group, it's free. You can go over to Educator to Trader on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. I'm over on Instagram. I make posts and stuff over there about some of the weekly trades on things like cash secure puts and cover calls. And see here, we've got our prices already starting to come down a bit. Got a little volatility. This can be potentially a good day to do straddles because you can capture the move going either direction. Now, straddles is a buying strategy. I'm not really a buyer of options, but if you want to capture high volatility like today, things like today, you can do straddles, and straddles allows you to do a call and a put, and whichever way it goes the hardest, you can end up making a profit because of the unidirectional, the one directional thing. It goes on that way. We have a membership going where in the morning we talk about the things like the days when we're going to have FOMC meetings. We talk about all these kind of meetings and announcements and whatever's going on. We talk about all of that stuff in the morning. What is a good pre-market prep? We prep ourselves for the market for the day, where we talk about what things are expected during the day. We can, answer any questions we have or make some stuff clarified or whatever for different things we could do for the day. And we provide just a community of people to hang out and trade together. All of the trainings are there for every seller's topic I've just talked about. You can find a training for it over at my website, educatortotrader.com. Like call credit spread may be a good way to go because the market has fallen a bit, but we're coming right back down to this support. So let's see what that really means, because it might come right back down to this support level. This is the support for 455.29. I'm looking at XSP. I'm not looking at SPX. But you even see that this long wick, it came right down to that support level, and it's not able. Even when this big candle came down here, boop, the bulls are like, no, sir. No, so the bears are saying, let's go down. I'm going down. That's what the bears are saying. And the bulls are like, not so. That's what the bulls are saying. Not so. Okay, so let's look underneath here. 455. You can tell that is some good support. 455 on the put side. Let's see our probability out of the money. 83 is 453, has a probability of 84% out of the money. If you're feeling a little more froggy, you can go with 454. A little bit more froggy, you can go at 454. Let's switch over to vertical and see what we see on 453 and 454. Okay, 453, you can collect $10 right here in premiums. And if you go the one more to 454, now the plus minus 2, I probably would go with the 450. See, I would go with 454, but it would be safer to do 453. $11 you're going to collect at 453. Sounds good. 452, 453. You're collecting $11. You're going to leverage $89 of collateral. You're collecting 11, and you're 2.5 points away from current price. 2.5 points away from current price. Now, you could look at these numbers. You could look at these numbers and then check out your chart, see what's going on here. Give it a little more time. Again, as sellers, we don't have to rush into the market at all. You got all the way up until 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to place a trade. You don't have to be in any rush. If you want to give it a minute and let the dust settle, feel absolutely free to do that. Let's look at what we got on the top side as far as probability out of the money. It looks like 458 is an 80% probability out of the money. 459 is an 88%. So 458 or 459. Let's look there. May not be much money up there because price is at 455. 458. Oh, there we go. $13 you can collect, or 459 you can collect $8. $8. You can always adjust this Let's do 9 because on the other side, we took in $11. So this side, if we take in $9, turns out we're now putting the $11 from the put credit spread with the $9 from the call credit spread. We're collecting $20 in premiums. You're leveraging or depositing, allowing the broker to block up $80 of collateral. That's a 20% return on your money today. 20% return on collateral. It doesn't even return on the investment because you haven't invested anything. It's a return on collateral. 20% return on collateral. If you're following me on Facebook, you probably see me post in the afternoons. I post our ROCs. And when you pick what a ROC? It's a return on collateral. It's not a return on investment because we don't invest anything. We just put our collateral up. So a ROC is our return on collateral. Letting you know that's how much we made percentage wise. If you want more capital, you just leverage more capital and then you start increasing or multiplying the amounts. Let's see if anything's happening on our charts. Okay, looks like we still roller coaster riding. You see what's happening with our charts. It can't seem to get up even above this 200 period moving average. That seems to be the resistance area up here, which moving averages will operate as resistance and support, by the way. I said that if you want to get in options as a seller, there's 3 times to get in options if you want to be a seller. The morning you can get in. Make sure that you're using a strategy that includes the PDT hack and the breakout. So you break out for direction, PDT hack to lock in your profits. So that way, if you're going to be in a trade in the SPX all day long, you lock in your money. You don't want to spend all day. The objective is that we enter a trade that we believe is going to expire worthless. The earlier you get in, the more opportunity you have for that not to happen. So you have to have something that helps to make sure that you can lock in your profits. If you want to get into the afternoon, you can do that. That way you've seen part of the day's price action and you got a little bit of an idea of where price is not going to go. If the afternoon, the evening, or late afternoon works better for you, 3:30, 3:45. We actually have a 3:45 strategy that we use. If you want to wait till then to get in on the trade, then you can do that too. There's money to be made at all 3 of those times. Some people do multiple. Some people do a PDT hack in the morning, get those trades locked in. They do our strategy in the afternoon, and they may wait to 3:45 and do another trade. We have some people who do, multiple of those things each day, and they're all daily money, baby, daily money. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do. Alrighty, in this community, we do 2 things. What are those 2 things? We stay green and we get this money.